This idea of the GTD methodology being too complex is one of the things that I'm probably particularly passionate and maybe opinionated about. Do we go the whole hog and try and learn and understand and implement the whole system, or are there aspects of it that can be simplified, or can I just dumb it down to a really basic level and just follow a few principles? I really think once you get going with a good GTD practice, it does feel fairly simple and intuitive. But what you've got going on at any given time in your life is going to dictate to a large degree how much you might leverage some of the additional things. So if you've got just, if I am retired 20 years in the future, living in my beautiful little tiny home in the middle of nowhere, and all I need to do is get up and, harvest some vegetables for dinner, I don't know. Then how wonderful, how simple life is. Maybe I don't need to do much with a GTD system that day. Life is not like that for me right now. I have a full role. I do some additional teaching on top of that. I'm studying too. I parent. I like to have a life with my family and friends beyond that. So there's lots of things competing for my attention. And I don't want to wander around trying to have to figure it all out. I think I've talked about that already. For you, I would just encourage you to try and work on the workflow. Try and find the natural rhythm in capturing something, figuring out what to do with it, and then doing it. You probably can think of it in such simple terms as that. Not everything in my system has a project and a tag and a due date and a reminder and a location-based alert or whatever. But some things do. Sometimes I want to arrive at the office and I do want something to ding at me and go, hey, don't forget to get that out of the boot and give it to whoever. As far as the learning in this unit goes, what I would really encourage you to do is try to understand the full methodology and how you can apply it. If in applying it, it's a really light version of it, it's really simple, great. But when opportunity comes knocking, or life gets busy or hectic, and you think, oh my goodness, there's a lot more going on right now than I'm used to, having a way to manage that is in reality probably investment of 5 or 10 minutes most days, means rather than working frantically and achieving a lot but not achieving the right things, you're working on what's important and urgent. You are staying on top of things as much as possible. You're keeping or renegotiating any agreements you've made, and things get done pretty well most to nearly all of the time. If that sounds appealing, then I would suggest that investing heavily in trying to understand and implement this would be a really good investment of your time.